Hello and welcome to Rage Quit. Today we're obviously doing a battle report of Warcry, which you've probably gathered from the title of the video. I'm just going to use this static count because I think it's going to be easier. I'll stop and start when we do all our thinking, but I'm joined today with Mark. How are you today, Mark?
I'm great, thanks.
Mark runs the YouTube channel Dice Tales, which I'll put a link to in the either in the description or I'll pin a comment, whatever. We should definitely go and check it out. And as I said, we're playing Warcry. We're playing a match play mission, so we're not bothering with twists to much to Mark's disdain.
Oh.
I know, but we're just going to play match play. So you can see the terrain set we've got up on the board, and these are the missions we're playing. The deployment here. So the shields are coming in round one. They're going to start in the middle, basically 6 inches apart, well 12 inches apart. My hammers are going to come in here right at the top, which you can't properly see. Mark's will be right at the bottom. And then my swords or daggers or whatever will be over there, and Mark's will be over here. And so what we'll do is we'll do the deployment, and then we'll crack on. I don't think there's anything else to talk about apart from the mission. Very important. So the comet is basically on round 2. We're going to roll. On a 1, the objective will be here. 2 will be here. 3 will be here. 4 will be there. And then on a 5 and a 6, it'll be in the middle. And then it's basically whoever's controlling that at the end of the game. And the end of the game is round 3. So that's it. That's it. Let's crack on, I think. So we're not quite deployed because obviously I just wanted to go through the list very briefly. But my list is fairly simple. I've got the Crypt Infernal here. He's like the big beastie fighter, isn't he? I'm going to have a Crypt Horror who's going to support him. These are in my shields. And then just Crypt Ghouls. I've got basically 5 Crypt Ghouls. They're 55 points. They're not particularly strong. And I also have a Crypt Flayer, they're called. So that's my list. Mark's got 2 of the core sets of the Untamed beasts, so I'm not 100% sure what the difference is. What have you?
I've swapped out one of the first fangs and I've swapped in with a beast speaker, so I've got 2 beast speakers.
2 beast speakers, which is going to be very interesting. So the deployment, Mark's here, he's basically going to cowardly hide behind all of this terrain, and my guys are going to be here. The rest of what's on the board is going to get removed, and then we'll do turn 1. So let's go. So Mark's just rolled his initiative dice. I'm going to roll mine. Not 100% sure what I've rolled there. I've rolled 2, just 1 double and then 4 singles. So the minute it's me to add my initiative dice, like my wildcard dice, which, if anything, that's so bad that I'm almost tempted to save it. And I think I am. I'm going to save mine.
Do you not have to give it out?
No, you can save it to forever.
You can just, you don't even have to put it on a double to make you not choose a double sort of thing.
No, you can literally just keep it. You can just bank it.
Oh, okay.
Have you decided what you're going to do?
So I can't get initiative even if I use a wild. I could get a triple. What am I going to do with a triple? Nothing really on the first turn, so I will save mine.
Well, we're both saving ours, so I'm going to have initiative. There's no roll off, so I'll activate my first unit, my first guy first. First action then for me is just going to be one of my Crypt Horrors. I'm just going to double move to behind this barricade, basically. The movement 5. So I'm going to double move up to like yond, and that's it from him. So Mark's going to go with his first activation.
So my Plains Runner is going to run through this door.
There's a door on this building which you can't see in the middle.
5 inches.
5 inches.
I'm spending a double. Doesn't matter which double I use. The dice.
Double 2, yeah.
Double 2. It's giving me +1 movement and +1 attack.
So it's going to attack my Crypt Ghoul who's in cover. So it's going to be +1 to my toughness, but your strength
is 3.
Strength 3.
So that
does put me on toughness 4. So it is 5s.
Extra dice.
Extra dice. In this case, none.
Did I only roll 3?
You got 4 dice there. So sadly, no damage. I say sadly. I'm pretty happy about it.
Do we want a activation token next one?
Oh yes, we do need to do those. So I'm going to go with my leader now. This big dock off of a guy. I've already measured this. He's movement 10. He can fly. He's literally just going to fly over past this barricade. Technically, we're both going to get cover anyway because of the stupid barricade rule. So I'm actually just going to go here instead to give myself all the cover. So I'm just going to move to here. It's actually going to be on 4+ to hits. However, I'm going to take Onslaught to give myself an extra dice using my double that I rolled at the start. That's all my power dice gone. And so I've got 6. He normally has 5 attacks, but obviously in this case I've given myself an extra attack. I'm strength 4, but your toughness 3 +1 because of the cover. So it's 4+, and then I do 2 damage on a normal hit, and 5 on a crit. So we'll see what I roll there. Did we say it's 4+? All but one has hit, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8.
8 is it?
10 damage.
8's the magic number.
8's the magic number. He
Thornwinder
is dead.
is dead.
So Mark's Heart Eater is just going to wait. And then this guy can't really do anything interesting. He's movement 6. He's just the... is he a Crypt Horror? I don't know. The big elite guy doesn't have wings. I'm just going to double move up. Probably to here, same as that guy. Well, you know what I mean. Straight to there. We're not playing this as actual terrain. It's just decoration. He'll just move up to there. And you can see all 3 of my units then are all there, but they've all been. So it's Mark to essentially just do what he likes. So the Beast Speaker of Mark, you're just going to move them.
Yep, just 5 inches.
This is turn 1. Basically, I have nothing else. I don't think Mark's going to attack me at this stage. So your next guy's probably just going to move, I would presume.
Yeah, I'm not in range.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to plan where to be for the next turn. With people coming on here, they're going to come on within 3 inches of this.
Yeah.
If I just stand there, literally, they're going to have to come into base contact with me.
Yeah, they deploy and they will probably be in a fight straight away if that is what you wanted.
What's coming on?
What's coming on? Let me check. You're going to move your leader. Just he's a guy who waited. You're just going to move him through to the other side there.
Speed 5 as well. So just to the stairs.
Basically, at the end of this turn, we will also do the objective, which I think if we at the end of the turn, everybody's been.
He's just going to wait it out. Exactly where he is.
Going to wait, yeah, well, not going to do anything. So that's the end of the turn. All that happened is I killed one of his grunts with my flying guy. We will be back because we'll have to do the objectives and stuff, and I'm not 100% sure of the order of things, so let me check that. So at the start of round 2, we roll a dice, and then as I said, for this objective, the objective is going to go either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a 6 in the middle. So this could be very telling considering where people come on. So 5 and a 6 is what I would like right now. 5, so it is right in the middle. I'll get an objective token and well, put that there, and then it'll be the initiative phase. Initiative phase then for turn 2. Mark, you roll yours first, fine. I'm going to roll mine, that's obviously cocked, I'll roll mine. We both have 2 wild dice at this point. I have rolled a triple 4 and 3 singles. So we'll just we'll come back and say what we're going to do in a second. So for mine, I'm going to change this into a quad 4, and I'm going to make a double 5 and leave me with 2 singles. Mark is going with a quad 3, a double 4 and a double 1. That leaves me with 2 singles, which gives me the initiative to start with. First action of the day, I'm just going to take this guy at the farthest back here. I'm not even sure you can properly see him. Like literally this guy at the back here, and I'm just going to wait. Just to try and, you know, make Mark move a little bit more to the middle. So Mark's going to just double move one of his plane runners right into the middle
so he's got move 10.
Move 10?
So he can't... He could technically lock you in combat there.
You would have to be within an inch.
Yeah. But then you're going to double swipe me, so I don't want to be double swiped. I want bodies on that objective.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be staying outside of an inch. Can we stand on it?
Oh, yeah, go on.
Yep.
Right then, so this guy here is going to just move into combat with this grunt, just as long as I'm within an inch. I'm going to go as close to him as possible. And then I'm going to pop Chosen of the King, because he has that symbol. And let me just double check that. Yes, basically if I'm within 6 inches of a friendly fighter with the leader trait, which this big guy is, it's going to give me 2 extra attacks, which makes me on, he's normally on 4, it puts me on 6. I'm strength 4 versus toughness 3, so I'm on 3+, and it's 2 4 basically. Well, that's him dead. That's on its own 8 damage, and that's another whatever. So my rolling there wasn't particularly great. I do apologise for that. It's just I'm trying to keep it on the camera and not bounce the dice. So the Prey Taker, we just measured this off camera because it's easier. He's going to move, just double move, just behind this wall. You won't be able to see him, so he's going to be right there. So my guy who waited right at the start of the turn, he's just going to pop off his weight and just move up 5 inches because that's how much movement he is, just up to here. And obviously because he waited on the first turn, he's now fully activated. Just going to take one of my cheap guys at the back here and double move him. The movement, whatever I said.
Don't forget my guy waited.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, and Mark waited, hence why I'm going next. Well, I'm doing 2 turns. He waited with this guy, and then my crypt, whatever they're called, gassed. Just going to double move and go to there. And I obviously knocked over this guy, which doesn't mean he's dead. Mark's Prey Taker then, who's hidden under here. He's just going to move through the door that is here, which I mentioned before. He's going to stay an inch away from my leader, but get an inch within my crypt gassed. And then he's going to attack in a moment.
Spending a double.
Oh, he's spending a double to gain +1 movement there.
And +1 attack.
And +1 attack. Damn, I didn't know that was the case.
3. My strength is 4, your toughness is 4, so I'm hitting with force.
I think my toughness in this case is actually 3. Let me just double check. Yeah, so I forgot about the cover. I'm toughness 3, but the cover means I'm toughness 4, so 4 pluses. 4 pluses. Oh, 2 crits.
2 crits, that's good. That's 8. That's
8 damage, that does kill him. Just about kills him there. 2 crits there, kills my crypt ghast and does knock me down in activation. So then my guy who came on the board, the fly guy, he's just going to move and attack. This guy whose name I can't remember, but he's just...
Prey Taker.
The Prey Taker has just been... I am movement 10, and I'm flying as well, so I'm literally just going to fly into this gap here.
Do you want to mention why you're not attacking my leader?
I was going to attack the leader, right? But then I was like, I'm just going to get 2 double attack back, and I can't really see the sense in that. I came this close to doing it though, guys, like really, really close. But this just makes too much more sense. As I said, I do fly, so not really a problem. I'm going to put myself right there. And then I'm going to attack. I'm not using a double or quad or anything like that. I'm literally just using whatever I've got. So it's going to be 4 pluses because it's strength 4 versus toughness 4. I've got 4 attacks and it does 2 damage and 4 on a crit. So that's going to be just 6 damage onto whatever he's called.
Prey Taker.
The Prey Taker, and that's my guy.
He can take that. 6.
6. Oh, we've actually got wounds on the board. I think that's the first time wounds have gone on the board without somebody dying. So what's this guy called?
He is a Beastmaster.
He's a Beastmaster.
Beast Speaker.
Beast Speaker. We've already measured this, so he's just going to move up, and he pretty much has to move up. He's going to spend a double to gain +1 movement, changes his movement to 6. And then we'll just double check that this is in... We already know it's in 4. He's going to do an attack against my crypt ghast. And I'm just making so he's in there. I'm toughness 3, this is strength 4, so it's 3 pluses. And we'll check the damage. Well, there's at least 2. There's 3. So that's going to be 6 damage.
No, it's just if they're just hits, there's no crits either. So that's 4 damage.
4 damage. Because I'm very scared of Mark's leader here, I'm just going to take my crypt ghast who came on the board and just double move into like 1 inch range. Just as long as I'm over an inch. That's in done. So Mark's just going to move the gent who waited just up to there. And I only have these 2 left, which is my leader and this crypt ghast.
I've got 3 left.
I'm almost certainly just going to double move the crypt ghast up, so let me just measure that out whilst we're here, because there's no point ending this. Yeah, I'm just going to take a double move and plonk myself right here, just to try and get in range of the objective. Your leader's going to attack my crypt ghast, 3 pluses, and it's 2 and 5, I think we said, on the damage.
Yep.
Yeah, so 3 pluses, and it's his first activation here.
We're running out of space to roll in.
Oh, let's whack it here.
Oh, 2 crits, 10.
He's dead. Well, you've not actually activated yet, because you've got a second action.
Even if you had the cover, you would have been died.
Oh, I would have died anyway.
1, 2, 3, how many? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can fit in there.
5, don't want to get in close.
Let's just have a think.
Yep.
Oh, he's doing it.
We'll come and join everyone.
So that's him activated. I'll just put that activation there. So only my leader to go. So my last activation then, I am going to take my leader, who's movement 10 by the way, so I'm just going to move here, keep myself out of an inch away from this guy. But obviously I'm now going to attack this one. And I have 5 attacks at strength 4 versus toughness 3. So it's 3 pluses, and I do 2 and 5 damage, and he only has 8 wounds. Good job, it's 3 plus, so that's 8 wounds. Exactly 8 wounds. Just kills him. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my quad 4 that I rolled at the start of the game, well, plus my thingy dice. And it's called Royal Hunt, which gives you a bonus move and then an attack. So I'm going to move.
It is both, yeah?
Yes, it gives, so I'll read it out. The fighter makes a bonus move action and then can make a bonus attack action. In addition, you add 1 to the attack characteristics of that attack action if this fighter is in 1 inch of a visible friendly fighter. So I'm in 1 inch of this guy. So that's going to give me an extra dice. So that's going to make me 6 attacks at strength 4 versus toughness 4. So it's 4 pluses this time, but I get 6 dice. And
nice.
Just the 2, so that is 4 damage.
I will happily take 4 damage.
That is the end of my activations. It will all be Mark in a moment. So Tiger burning bright in the middle of the night. In the forest of the night. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. He's just going to double move, get into combat with both of these, which we've obviously measured and he can very easily do. So this is a double move from him into double 1 inch of these. We're not too bothered about specific inches. And then it's your whip master guy, whose name I can't remember.
Beast Speaker.
But he's fine. He's then going to also double move. And I'll measure it, but it don't really matter too much. But then we're basically going to see the quad, aren't we? So 5.
Yeah. The quad can be used as a triple counter.
Yeah, it absolutely can. You just need to get within range of this guy, don't you? So I'm just going to put him there. If you're happy with that?
If it's even 10 inches. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit further back. Okay, but
no, easy. Possibly a bit more.
And then that is going to speak to the Tiger and give him a bonus attack.
He's going to whip the tiger. Give him the bonus attack. I'm toughness 3.
And strength 4.
Strength 4. Roll these here if you don't mind.
Bitey.
That's 3 hits.
That's 6.
6 damage. That does kill. Well, this guy was almost dead anyway, so he's definitely
brilliant.
Dead.
Yeah.
So that's that guy dead. And I think that's the end of that turn.
Yes.
If it is correct. So we'll double check who's on the centre objective because I'm not sure. So we're going to go on to turn 3. Very close. This is tied at the minute, so it doesn't really matter. So nobody controls it because we've got 3 each. But we're going on to the initiative of turn 3. Let's roll these.
Ooh, it looks good.
Oh, I'm not sure what I've rolled. I've rolled a quad, a triple 2, a double 3, and a single 4. How many singles have you got?
I got 2 singles.
So you have the initiative and you do your wild dice first. So Mark has given his triple 6. He's made a double 6 into a triple 6. I've given my triple 2 to a quad 2, leaving me with a double 3 and a single 4. That's going to give Mark the initiative, so he's going to activate his first one first in a moment. The Prey Taker then is going to activate Mark's first activation.
Okay.
I'm going to disengage it from whatever this guy's called, the crypt.
3 inches to move to there.
Yeah.
And then he's got a 4-inch movement.
He's got a 4-inch movement. Are you going to try and get in an inch of me or not?
I want to be not within an inch of you, but within the 3 inches, which I think is at the end of this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. That's in, yeah, fine.
And not within an inch. Triple 6, which is a full heal.
Gets rid of all of the
my damage is gone.
But that is going to be this gent activated. Oh, now I've got some tricky options. Straight away, my leader's going to activate, attack the guy he's in combat with who's got 15 wounds in total. I think the numbers aren't necessarily my favour right now. He's going to attack, and then we'll see. I probably need to double attack, but we'll see. I've got 5 attacks at strength 4 versus toughness 4, and yes, my first action, 4 pluses.
Oh,
so that's not that great because that only puts me on 4 damage there, which puts him on 8. So he's actually not dead. Like on average, this is not looking good. I keep doing 4, so I need 6 damage on this next attack. So currently he's on 8 wounds, and my second action is going to be another attack. Yeah, I need more than that. I need 6 damage.
15.
7 more damage then. Oh, that's going to possibly kill him. Yes, because that's a 5. That does 5. That does 2. So that's 7.
8, 9. Got him.
Yeah, got him. But then I'm going to pop my quad. My quad is then going to give me a move and an attack. So as I said, I'm going to pop Royal Hunt, and I'm going to move and attack this guy here. Now I've just measured this. Well, I'm movement 10, so this isn't a problem. But the question was whether or not my base could be within 3 inches of the objective. Oh, I've just nudged you a little bit there, but it don't really matter. Which we've just confirmed. My base is just within 3 inches. I don't think you have to be within fully 3 inches, otherwise I would have a problem there. But we think that's the case. It would normally be 5, but Royal Hunt gives me an extra attack. Attack characteristic if I'm within 1 inch of a friendly, which I am. So it's actually going to be putting me on 6 attacks Strength 4 versus toughness 4, so 4 pluses again. This guy only has 10 wounds though. Oh, it's actually going to be 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
6 wounds onto him, so he's 4 away from death. So that is my leader, Bin.
Ooh.
So Mark's leader's just going to move up and engage my fly guy, who you can't see there. He's going to easily within 3 inches. Are you trying to engage this guy as
I
well?
don't want to be within you. No,
He doesn't want to
you.
engage this guy.
I don't think about that option.
No, I think you easily can do it. Yeah.
Or maybe from there and
Yeah,
then there. Yeah.
So he just moved up, going to attack this guy. It's 4s, 4 because it's 4 strength 4 versus toughness 4.
Hold on, I might want to engage that guy.
Oh, we might want to engage this guy.
Can I engage both?
Yeah, I think you should be within. Let's just double check that. Yeah, I think probably. Yep, I think so.
And he's the weaker one.
He is the weaker one.
I'll kill the weaker one.
I mean, they both got 30 wounds, I think.
All right.
So I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, they both got 30 wounds. They're actually the same in terms of... They're actually pretty much identical. Just one had 5.
Well, just in case I end up throwing at him, I'll get the one in the middle.
Okay, then the one in the middle. 4 pluses, so it's a hit and a crit.
Hit and a crit is 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage onto that guy. So we've played... It's getting very dicey now. A lot needs to happen. Like, I need to really kill the leader here. My plan was initially to kill this guy who's on 10 wounds. But the problem with doing that is... Well, because he's engaged me now with both my fly guy here and my big ghoul here, it means I can't just move to there and kill him, which was my plan. If I move to there and kill him, he could have moved in, my ghouls can move around, etc. Getting them engaged, though, really causes a problem, so can't do that. And I'm very upset about it, because I think he's going to win. There's Mark's got a guy here, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, whereas I currently do have 5 guys, but my ghouls are going to die very easily. So I needed to kill him, and hope one of my ghouls survive, and then it would be like a tie, and then we go to an extra round. But that's not going to be the case. So I am instead going to pop this double here, which is going to give me Chosen of the King, which going to give me +2 attacks till the end of my activation, and then I'm just going to double attack the leader. He's got 20 wounds. So I've got 6 attacks. It's 4 pluses because it's strength 4 versus toughness 4. Not a great roll there. Just 2 at the moment, so that's actually going to be 4 damage. Keep in mind, I need 20 in total, so it's not gone well, shall we say. And same thing again, second one, 2 extra attacks because of the Chosen of the King. Oh, no, that's better. So these doubles are actually, that's 8 plus an extra 4. So 12 damage. That puts him on 16, so he's 4 away from death. Which I'm hoping my fighty guy will be able to do. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to be able to take this guy down. But that doesn't mean the game's over or in my favour. I'm still going to probably be outnumbered. But the 2 crits there really possibly saving my day. But we'll see how we get on as we go into Mark's activation now. Tiger then is going to just attack my Cryptghast, who's pretty crap. It's 3 pluses.
Ready?
Yeah, and we're ready, we're rocking. Oh, reroll that one, it's very much cocked. But it's 2 misses at the moment. But it is 2 hits, which is 4 damage, which is half his health. And now do you go for the second attack on him?
Has to be. But do I spend money on it? Do I spend tokens on it?
Spend the abilities.
I'll spend the ability on it.
He's going for it.
I don't think I can have another attack. So +1 attack, 5 dice,
Oh, he's
crits.
dead.
Why didn't I get that first time around?
Very much dead there. The Cryptghast goes down. And that is the Tiger activated? Yes?
Yes. Yes, he can't move, can he?
So we've been thinking, obviously at the minute, model-wise, I'm at a disadvantage. I'd like to kill him, but that's not going to happen. He's on 4 wounds left. The leader, I'm going to have to presume that this guy can kill and then move. If he doesn't, it's game over anyway. But what I'm going to have to do with this Cryptghast here, who's behind my leader, I'm going to just move. I'm going to move 2 inches to this wall, climb up it and climb down it. We've just measured that off camera. And then I'm going to essentially just slide through this gap and put myself right where my other guy was.
Can you fit through that?
Oh yeah, well it's got to be with an inch. It's got to be an inch because we weren't engaged.
Right.
So we should be able to. I'm knocking your model, but I should be able to slide through because the bases are just less than an inch. These guys are 25 mil, so he can slide through. That puts me within an inch of the objective, but he's going to be able to do 1 attack and move. But 1 attack shouldn't really kill him, but you never know. How many attacks does this guy have?
Just 2.
2. He can do 4 damage. He's going to have to attack him and then move. And this guy's movement, there's a guy behind this building which you can't necessarily see. He's movement 4, is he?
Yeah.
He's going to be able to move, and I don't think he's going to get an attack.
No.
So I think we might, if my leader kills his leader, my winged guy kills the leader, we could be going to a draw. So this will be very interesting. But that is the end of my activation, and we'll see what Mark does. So the whip guy is got a better melee weapon than the range weapon, so he's just going to move into melee with my crit ghast. This crits with 4 damage, so 2 crits here will kill him. 2 crits kills my crit ghast and will probably win Mark the game.
No, not even 1.
That's just 1 hit, I believe.
Yeah, 1 damage.
So 1 damage, just the 1 damage. He survives, but he's on 1 damage.
Reroll.
No rerolls, please. So I've got to go straight away with my my non-leadery guy. I have to kill Mark's leader. I'm going to pop my double, which is Skewering Strike, which is going to increase my strength to strength 5, which does put these on 3 pluses, I think.
Okay.
3 pluses for this guy.
Cover.
Cover. There's cover between us. Did we give me cover before? I'm not sure. Well, you didn't attack me, did you? So
No.
it is going to put me on. It's going to be 4 pluses. I get 4 attacks. So yeah, I'm still strength. It's still going to be toughness versus strength 4. I got 4 attacks. I need 4 damage, so I need at least 2 hits here. Otherwise, it's game over. It literally is game over if I don't roll 2 4 pluses here. So we'll see. I rolled 2 4 pluses, just enough damage to kill him because it's 4 damage, which is literally the exact number I needed to kill him. And then I will move. And I'll have, because I wanted to fit there but I can't, so what I'm going to do, I'm movement 10 by the way for those of you wondering. I'm just going to move and engage the other whip guy. Obviously at this stage it's not a massive issue, but I'm going to engage this guy, and then I presume Mark's character here
just doubles to there.
He's going to double, well we know he's out of range because we measured it, he's just going to double into here. You happy with this?
Yes, yeah.
And that is the end of that turn, and this is going to be a 4 versus 4 model count. So the end of turn 3 goes to 4 versus 4. Now I think what we do is that we play one more round as per the rules, and if that doesn't work then you play to the death, but let me just double check that. But it's an interesting game so far, very close. So we've just checked, you play one more round and see if the objective is done then. If it's not, you play till the death basically. He's on 6, he's taken 6 wounds on 4 wounds left. My ghast is on 7 wounds left, but he's going to be easy to kill. He's taken 7 damage, which still puts him on 23. So my goal is going to be to kill the guy I've already injured, and then these guys are probably just going to double attack the whip guy. But we'll see how that actually plays out, because I mean you still get to attack me and stuff like that. So we're going to roll for initiative. Max rolled some decent double-ish there. I've rolled double 3. Literally just a double 3. Everything else is singles. What are your
2 doubles and 2 singles?
So I have 3 singles. So just to keep this on favouring me, I'm gonna hit up. Oh, let me just double check one thing. The scream. No, I don't want to do the scream. I did enjoy the Bringer of Death, adding 2 to my attack characteristics. But that actually is a double. So what I will do is I will do double 6 and stay with 3 singles.
So I can get to 3 singles.
You can get to 3 singles if you want to.
Is initiative going to bother me?
And then it will be a roll-off. So we'll let Mark decide. So I think Mark made his double 5 a quad 5.
Triple.
Triple 5. I can't make a double into a quad. That would be impressive. I have a double 3 and a double... What did I do? I made a double, didn't I? I have a double 3. Oh, and a double 6. It's because of the dice being weird. I'm being crazy. So I've got 2 doubles. I'm not going to pop a double here, but what I am going to do is use my leader, and the only person who's engaged with is the one who's already injured here. I need 4 damage, and I'm rolling. It's strength 4 versus toughness. Well, technically you get cover here because of where you're positioned. I think technically I'm going to get cover. It doesn't really matter. So what toughness are you?
Of Axeman, 4.
Axeman is default toughness 4.
Yep.
Well, I need to have a think because technically you're now toughness 5 and I'm strength 4.
Why?
Because of the cover, because you're touching this.
All right.
Let me have a think. Because of the terrain and the fact he's getting toughness 4, I'm actually going to pop one of my doubles for Skewering Strike. which is going to give me +1 strength. That makes it so it's strength 5 versus toughness 5. And so 4 pluses with 5 attacks. On my first attack, I need 2 of these. And I crit, so he's definitely dead because that's actually 10 damage on its own. And then we've already measured this. I've already checked that I'm in range. His second action is just going to be moving, and he's just going to literally engage like everybody there. I just need to double check because of the building. But I'm moving you a little bit there. Let me move you back. Pretty sure that's actually going to be within range 3. But if it's not, yeah, I'm just in there, range 3. So I will sit there, and that's the end of that guy's activation. So Mark has decided the tiger is. We've checked this. I'm not because he's touching this guy. I'm not 100% sure this is fine, but I can't find anything that disagrees with it. But we're going to move him up, so he's still touching this guy, but we've moved him, so he's now within an inch of the one that's already injured, which we think is fine, and that's the Crypt Horror, who's already injured. He's already taken 7 damage. And then Mark's going to use his ability, or uses it now, which is this triple, which essentially allocates that amount, the ability dice number, to him. So we think that gives him 5 wounds, which puts him on 12 in total. So that's 12 against him in total. Then he's going to just attack my Crypt Ghast as normal, which is 4 plus, which is, what is that?
That is 5, 6, 7.
7, which is
8, 9.
Oh, I was going to say, because he needed 7. So that's the Crypt Ghast dead, and the Hound gone.
And now we need to finish off that last guy, somehow.
In retaliation, my Crypt Horror, the big guy here without the wings, he's going to attack the Whip Master guy, who's here. Hopefully you can see him. I'm not going to do any of my doubles or anything like that. I'm just going to attack him and then probably attack him. It's Strength 4 versus Toughness 4. I get 4 attacks, and yeah, it's 2s and 4s for the damage. So that's just 2. So 2 damage so far. And I get to do another attack. And it's another 2 plus 4, so 6. So 8 damage in total there. And he's got 15 wounds. So interesting. So he's what, 12 away? Not 12 away, 7 away from death as the Whipmaster.
Right.
So the Whipmaster's like, whoa, I'm not having that. I'm going to attack the Crypt Horror back straight away. And he's just going to probably double attack. He's using the double here, which gives him +1 attack. Oh, it's a crit, which is...
That's 4, 5.
5 damage so far. I will get that. You can just do the next attack.
Right, 5.
5 damage so far. And then, 2. Oh.
8.
Oh. So you've just done 8 extra damage.
Yeah.
So I was on 12. So it puts me on 17. Then you've done 8. So that puts me on 24. 25, I think. So you've just done 8. I'll just double check that. Just to confirm, it was 25 damage, not 24. I can't count. So he's got 5 health left. This guy's got 7 health left. And he's going to go my non-leadery Crypt Flayer, whatever he's called. I'm going to pop my double here, which is going to give me +1 strength. I'm using Skewing Strike. And it gives me, yeah, so +1 strength. So this is 3 plus. So first attack's going to be 3 plus. Oh, 2 crits. This is going to be probably him dead, I would guess. Because that's 8 damage. So he's definitely dead. Yeah. So that guy goes.
Well, that's good.
Oh, let me have a think
Freeze
here.
black hole.
So I am just going to attack this guy. He's got 10 health. We're giving cover because of this, which puts him up to toughness 5, but I'm strength 5 because of the ability that I used. So it's 4 pluses, second attack onto the guy with 10, which doesn't do anything. So that's all my activations done, and we have the guy with the axe to go. So we were just checking there because it's a bit awkward to explain, but because I have this guy is literally in between these 2 guys, like, and it's a circle. If you wanted to move any direction, you have to end up as close or closer to the models that you're in combat with, right, or you're engaged with. So if you moved any direction, sadly in this case you'd have to do it in a straight line. But because the bases aren't round, or because the bases are round, if any move you make technically is taking you further away from one or the other. Because what he wanted to do, it was very sensible, was to just like move up and attack. Because you can move and still be engaged, not a problem, but you have to end up closer to everybody or as close, which technically in this case just mathematically isn't possible, which is a shame, because if he would have died, we would definitely go to the next round. Whereas now, it literally all comes down to just blowing this guy up.
You can't. You can only do 24 damage.
You can only do 24 damage. So I think, sadly, that is probably the end of the game.
Yep.
Are you happy?
Happy with that.
Happy with that. A very close game. It just, I would like to say that this play here, moving it so I was equal distance away, was complete chance. Like, don't think I was planning that. I just moved there because I could fit there and still be within 3 inches. There was no malicious intent. I say malicious, no skill there. It's just pure chance. Like, if you would have been able to move up to there, he would have probably died this round, and then we would have had our 2 big boys against these 2, which I still fancy. I probably would have killed him.
Yeah.
And then I possibly would have killed him anyway. So I think it was probably heading that way, but it's just a shame that we didn't get to see like a bloody climax. When the game started off, I felt like I was like, oh, my big guys are right here. And you're being like not a coward, but you were playing safe. I think obviously you fed me the grunts, which I
shouldn't have fed you the grunts.
Yeah,
I wanted to lure you away and separate you big guys.
Yeah.
But they just got munched in the first turn. If they run in on that last turn.
Yeah, exactly. If you had just an extra guy on that last turn, you win the game.
Yeah.
That's fine. And I think because you were feeding me the grunts, my head was like, oh, actually, if I just kill the grunts, I get a numbers advantage here.
That was in turn 2, I realised I had to kill all your ghasts.
Yeah, and then it was just a case of, all right, I need to whittle down your activations. It's like, who's got the lowest wounds? Who am I in combat with? And I really didn't, well, it's not that I didn't expect. When you said you weren't going to engage this guy, in my head I was like, ooh, that's what I want.
I was worried that he would block my guy behind the wall from getting in.
Sure. Whereas in my head it was like, well, I'm going to move and kill this guy. But then it was like, well, what I'll do is I'll just slowly whittle this guy down and whatever. But the problem with that is it possibly worked out better for me because it meant I can double attack your leader and then attack with this guy.
Yeah.
So it possibly worked out better, but in my head it wasn't what I wanted.
You did get a lot of crits on that. If you couldn't have survived.
I didn't get too many crits overall, but just where it mattered, nailed it. And that's all you need in this game. The crits are like a really interesting mechanic. It's a cool game though. Thanks for coming, Mark. As I said, you should check out Mark's channel, Dice Tales. Yeah, very interesting. We only played the match play, so we didn't play with the twists or anything like that. Hopefully the recording and everything's gone fine. But yeah, really fun game. I can definitely... There's more to this game than the rules imply, I think. And I really enjoy it. What were your thoughts overall? Have fun?
Me? Definitely. Oh, yes. It's a lot about movement and placing. You guys felt like big gene stealers to me.
Oh, these guys with the wings and the crypt flayers and the crypt whatever. I mean, they're not unkillable, but when you compare them to like the crypt ghasts, who are like 8 wounds and die with a strong breeze, it's like it's just so easy for you to decide what to kill in a game where numbers matter. I was thinking about dropping, I think, him and having 4 more of these, which is definitely possible, but I think they might be too weak then. I might lack a bit of a punch. So I think this is a very simple list, but the unmade beasts are pretty interesting. Surprised you didn't bring the spear guy.
It was to get the numbers. I wanted more numbers on the board, and
to be fair, it almost paid off. I think, as you said, if you hadn't fed me them, I think the numbers might have done it.
Yeah.
So yeah, all in all, good game. Like and subscribe, both channels, etc. Description. Check it out. Yeah, we'll see what we do next. Thank you for watching. Have a most beautiful day, and goodbye.